welcome everyone. As I was about to record, I looked up and I saw Ganesh sitting on my shelf. Um, and upon seeing Ganesh, it feels like there is some kind of a blockage that is being removed, or something that you're working on to remove that you have been seeking. And when we have a blockage, it is typically something within ourselves that we really don't want to see, because we were taught that it wasn't good, wasn't accepted, whatever that might be. Serapis Bay, paradigm shift, activation, to grow, make the necessary change. Yeah, it does really feel like there is some kind of an activation that is coming in, a blockage that is being removed from you in order to move you, shift you completely into um, a new energy. And we shift back and forth all the time, and they're wanting to move more into it, like having more freedom to move into it. Transcending fear. Yeah. Facing fear leads to fearlessness. Embrace your power. I'm not even going to try to say this. I can't. I never have been able to. I'll butcher it. But she is about transcending fear. Okay? Releasing that fear body. And like I said, there's a blockage. There's some kind of a blockage that is holding you back to move you through. And it's this shift that they're talking about, that they want to move you through into the new energy. And I think you've had a glimpse of it. But there is, and the fear even could be of what you're leaving behind, of people that you're leaving behind, because we can't take others with us. They have to choose. They have to choose to be in that energy. They must vibrate there in order to be there. And if you, try to pull other people along with you, all it does is lower your vibration, and then you stay in that vibration. Okay? They must be able to choose it themselves in order to be there. Okay? We cannot force anyone. They must see it, they must realize it. Like the magician said, what you have seen cannot be unseen. What you know cannot be unknown. And you have to witness that for yourself. You have to experience it for yourself. You can't just tell somebody about it. They have to embody it in order to be there, is what I'm being told. They must embody it. There's a lot of energy there, Spirit. Okay. You guys, I'm going to the movies today. I'm really excited. In Ecuador, we only get a few English-speaking movies. Another yogi type energy here, spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings. Yes, and understanding that is the understanding that you have to make that necessary change. And it says here, to grow, make the necessary change, activation. And that is it, that you have to let go of the idea that you are here to save others. You are not here to save others. You are only here on your own journey. Can you deliver information to others? You absolutely can, but you cannot save them. You cannot save them. Even Jesus. Okay? How many years have we been now? Over 2,000 years. Seeking that. We have to experience that ourselves in order to be saved. Jesus came here to show us the path, to show us to walk the talk, not just talk about it, to walk the talk, to live it, to live in your heart. Okay? He didn't come here to save us, that we're all saved because he died. He came here to show us the way to be saved. In that way, he is the Savior, because he is showing us. He is an inspiration. He is a guide. He's a master. Okay? There's so many people that believe that we just have to believe in him and we're saved. Oh, okay, well, let's go out and kill somebody and believe in him and we're saved. Like, you must walk the path. You must walk the talk. Jesus is a guide. He came here to show us the way. He came here as a way shower, as the path of the divine masculine, of what the divine masculine looks like in a supportive role, not a controlling role, a supportive role. That is what Jesus embodies. Okay. Oh my God, and here's Mary. Hello, Mary. I feel really emotional as I pull Mary out of the deck here because I have a long relationship with Mary um, and with Jesus. I absolutely love red. It's, you know, and it's because of her, the calling of her, who she is. I actually had a dream last night, a lady in red, and she had a big spotted cat, which is all about your intuition coming into your power, your leadership. And to me, I even wrote in my journal, this, you know, lady in this red dress, this red cloak, to me signifies Mary Magdalene. She is a divine feminine of that energy of showing, that just because someone else names you as something doesn't mean you are that. You know what you are. You reside within your own heart, your own truth, the love of the self, and you reflect that. Others may try to smear you. They may try. But you simply have to stand in your own power and be you. Be true to who you are. Because as soon as you become defensive in that, you become that. You become that. Do not become that. Do not become that. Let go of the fear of what others, may be reflecting to you. Embrace your power. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Sacred vessel, and I really feel lately the importance of remembering our sacredness, and I've said that at quite a few endings of especially on my other channel, the Talking Stick Medicine, remembering our sacredness, because we are sacred. Each and every one of us are sacred. What else do we have? The blue beings, light transmissions, wounds healed, important information, charging up. And this is interesting because the charging up, you know how we've been so tired. And the reason we've been so tired is because we have been so focused on giving our energy away to others, on thinking that we have to heal others, that we are carrying the burden for others. And when we let go of the idea that we are carrying the burden for others, we then can be replenished by the divine light that flows through us. We no longer have that blockage. And when we don't have that blockage, we are a conduit for energy. We flow freely with the energy. You know how if energy gets blocked up or broken within electric current, the problem that it can create, the surges and things? What they're saying is that we need to be an open channel and just allow that energy to flow through us. Awakenai chikata tai shikatai. Orokata no shikata. Awa anikita. Awa anikita arokata a ti shikata. Shikata ari anai ki arata. Arata awi anata. Awi anata rikatai awakenai shikanama shikata. We are a conduit for light and for love. We must remain an open conduit. That's really beautiful. I feel like I need to bring in some of these other cards here. Work your light. Because I feel like we are talking about our light here, which is love, right? How much do we shine? Bring it on back to me. Something about coming home, bringing it home. No. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about. That must be a question somebody is asking here. We'll see if it comes through in anything. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Mm. The initiation. And here we've got the activation and now the initiation. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay. What I'm getting with this is for you to, it's not so much the no here as it is the pause. Taking a pause to really look within you and to see where that fear is coming from, moving past that fear. And it's interesting because I had Ganesh come forward with the blockage, really taking some time to do a meditation and to really see where that fear is coming from. Not to just ignore it, because when you ignore it, it ends up coming back to us. Earning that rite of passage. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yeah, this is about raising your vibration. When they talk about this, it's about raising your vibration. Look at this, the stuff that came out, we got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. There's something to do with this. Oh my God, here's Council of Light with it. Like I had this stack here of cards that dropped out. Pillar of light. Like this is all about the light within you. And here's yes. Just say yes. Okay, this makes sense now. I'm getting it now. Thank you. And then the final one that fell in that clump is answering the call. So what I'm getting here, because I've got no and yes. No, say no to the fear. Okay? Say yes to the light. You are the oracle. Okay? Say no to the fear. Pause. Release it. Take some time to take a deep, deep look at it. Wow, I'm telling you, you guys, that is pretty darn straightforward. On the bottom of this deck, when I turn it over, we've got the divine feminine, the cosmic womb. And I really feel with Anna being here and, Mary as well, right? Council of Light. Answer the call. I mean, it can't get more clear. What is your soul calling you to do? Just say yes. And it's interesting how this ended up over here in the no. Yeah. Spirit always figures out a way, to be able to answer the questions that do come to us within. I'm not sure where to put this deck here. I've got so many of them sitting here now that I don't know where to put them. That's what happens to me, you guys. So I'm just going to pull a couple of the oracle here. And then we will close this reading because I'm going to the movies. I got a date. We're not going to do very many. We don't need very many. I think this is really clear. Say no to the fear, that old idea, and say yes to the call. You're being called. that is enough for the amount of room that I have here on this table today. Just going to put this deck down so I got one for the other one. All right. Yes. Here's the Chariot. This is fast moving energy, the Chariot, moving you forward. And right here, with just say yes. I'm going to move this one up here. When you make that decision to say yes, you're going to move forward. Okay? You're going to move forward. We've got the Five of Fire, which is inner conflict, which we see here with the no and the yes here. That there's an inner conflict that is going on with you, not knowing, what to do. Right? You're feeling really, really pulled. The Page of Earth, which is new energy again. The Four of Earth, which is stability. And then you got the Seven of Water, which is ideas, imagination. This can be your imagination running wild, especially with these fears being here, right? But I mean, the Three of Fire is about a new adventure, and the Chariot is here, which is about travel as well. It can be about travel, moving home, but this is a new adventure here, going towards something new, right? This is stable energy, the Four of Earth. Yeah. Take some time to work your way through this. Don't feel like you're running out of time. Like there's so many that are talking about the new earth energy and how you have to go now. You have to go now. The energy is going to be available for that whenever you're ready to shift. It will be there. Whenever you're ready to shift, it's not saying, okay, there's only one time you get to go and that's it. No, there's not. There's time, but each person has to choose for themselves, which is why we are talking about you can't just carry somebody with you. You can't, right? You have to make that decision in your time, in that divine timing for your own soul. And if you're still holding on to this fear, you're not ready. You're going to be yo-yoing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So rather than doing that and beating yourself up for doing that, sit with it and find out what it is and transmute it, release it. Allow the energy to flow through you. Do some soul searching. Do some soul searching as to what you really, really want, what brings you happiness. There is no right or wrong. It is simply where you are, where are you vibrating, what makes you happy. Okay, that's the key. Are you living through your heart? Are you creating through your heart? That's the key. Okay. All right, beautiful souls. That is it for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for co-creating with me. Okay. And seriously, I do hope that you remember your sacredness today.